Hey guys, and welcome back to Off the Clock with Leslie Nicole. I'm your host, as I am off the clock from my day job. So if you wouldn't mind, please subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so you don't miss an Off the Clock episode. Okay, so today's episode is a little bit sad. When I saw this on my YouTube feed, I was really disheartened because I had to read the title 2 more times. I don't understand. Okay, so if you're not aware, there was a lady in Florida, Tracy Nix, who is a grandmother. Tracy Nix, who is a grandmother who left her 7-month-old granddaughter, Uriel Shock, in a hot car. And she left her in, because in Florida it's very, very hot. So more than 15 minutes, she came back and the kid was dead. Like, I can't even imagine, like, letting your, grandchild go with grandma and then coming back and be like, oh yeah, she died in the car because I was negligent. Like, to me, when I saw this story, I just don't understand in my brain, how can somebody leave a child in the car? Doesn't matter how long you're away for. Like, I don't understand people's mentality. Oh, I'm just going to run in, blah, blah, blah. Then don't bring the child. Like, you can easily carry the child with you and like do your thing or carry the car seat. Like, to me, I just don't understand. So she was on trial for leaving a child in a motor vehicle for an excess of 15 minutes. So so Tracy Nix was in trial for leaving the child in a motor vehicle in excess of 15 minutes. They went through the trial. It was a manslaughter trial. The jury came back, and I think they only deliberated for 2 minutes, or 2 minutes, 2 hours, sorry, 2 hours. And basically they came back and she was not guilty of aggravated manslaughter, but she was guilty of leaving the girl, like the kid, in the car for excess of 15 minutes. So now she's not off scot-free. I think it goes down to a misdemeanor, which is insane to me. I don't understand, but this is the verdict for you guys to hear it for yourself, and then you can judge from here. So this is what had happened when they were...
All right, defense, please rise. Mrs. Nix, please rise. All right, we're going to go ahead and publish the verdict.
Crazy.
In the Circuit Court of the 10th Judicial Circuit of Florida in and for Hardy County, State of Florida versus Tracy Howard Nix, case number CF 22-000-A000-XXW. Verdict form. We, the jury, find as follows as to count 1 of the charge. The defendant, Tracy Howard Nix, is not guilty. We, the jury, find as follows as to count 2 of the charge. The defendant, Tracy Howard Nix, is guilty of leaving a child in a motor vehicle in excess of 15 minutes, causing great bodily harm.
Don't read anymore.
Yes, sir.
All right.
So the judge was like, what? Like, he was already mad. So, like, they stopped the whole thing, and I can't imagine, like, I have so many questions. Did they know the grandma? Did they feel sympathy for the grandma? Like, this child died in a hot car. Like, I would never leave my kids in the car, not even for a second. I'm like, kids, get out of the car. Like, if we know that temperatures are so hot, like, put the AC on. Like, there's command start. Like, I'm not saying that's one way to do it, but don't do it. Like, I don't understand people's mentality with the situation. Like, how can a jury say no to that? Like, it's not like she forgot about the kid and was like, oh yeah, whatever. She went in and then took too long and came back. Like, the kid was already, like, overheated. Like, I can't imagine the tears, like the crying in the car of trying to, like, call for help and you can't. It's crazy to me. So crazy.
Thank you. Mr. Fletcher, you wish the jury to be polled?
Yeah, Your Honor.
I wish to thank you for your time and the discussions that occurred in the jury room, except by court order. For many centuries, our society has relied upon juries for consideration of difficult cases. We have recognized
the judge is mad.
that jury's deliberations, discussions, and votes should remain their private affair as long as they wish it. Therefore, the law gives you a unique privilege not to speak about the jury's work. Although you are at liberty to speak with anyone about your deliberations, you are also at liberty to refuse to speak to anyone. A request to discuss either your verdict or your deliberations may come from those who are simply curious, from those who might seek to find fault with you, from the media, from the attorneys, and elsewhere. It will be up to you to decide whether to preserve your privacy as a juror. I want to thank you on behalf of the citizens of Hardee County and Polk County for spending your time with us. Thank you very much for your time and consideration. You may be excused. Even note.
Crazy, you guys. Crazy.
No objection. All right, all right.
The worst part about it is that the parents are in the courtroom and they're holding hands and they have tears streaming down their face. Like, I understand it's a family member. I understand, like, the situation. But, like, I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think the jury got it right? What are your thoughts on the law? Like, how it can just be, like, you know, there's a lot of people that complain about certain people's convictions. I would love to know your thoughts. I don't agree with it. I just don't. But again, I'm not in the States. This is just a story that kept on popping on my feed. And I just, again, I have 2 kids. I can't imagine. So let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. I would love to hear from you. And as always, that's the end of this video. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so you don't miss an off the clock episode with your girl, Leslie Nicole. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.